If you've only got 5 minutes, I'd invite you to try these 5 moves. We're starting with a classic cat-cow, where we're curling the tail and letting that spiral up the spine to a round back, and then tipping that tailbone up towards the ceiling for an arched back. Do these for about a minute. Now from here, we are going to outstretch one leg and the opposite arm, and we're reaching that leg and arm longer, drawing them both back in towards your midline. Reaching out, drawing back in as you breathe. You're staying supported so that your spine stays in a neutral position. We're not arching or rounding the back here. Now, once you've done this for about 30 seconds, you can transition to the other side. You might notice that it feels a little different on this side. So just accommodating the height that you lift your leg to what feels safe and what feels stable. You're breathing through your center so that you feel that sense of support. Again, about 30 seconds for this side. Now from here, we're going to flip over onto our back, making sure that you feel comfortable and on a surface that allows your body to rest comfortably on the floor. We're going to take a shoulder bridge. We're curling the tail up into a bridge. You're staying with a pelvic curl the whole time as you scoop, and then your pelvic curl is the last thing to unwind as you melt your spine back down. And so again, taking this for about a minute, but choosing the height of bridge, the pace of roll up and roll down that feels good for you and allows you to have this mindful moment with your spine. Now on your next bridge, we're going to start to dip one side of your pelvis down towards the mat, bringing your hips up level and sinking that other side. Bringing it back up level and continuing with a little twist back and forth, noticing how my knees are not rotating with my pelvis. Knees are going to stay relatively steady. Rib cage is soft. So really the only thing moving here is your pelvis. You're going to feel your glutes and hamstrings kicking on to support you here. So again, let's do this for about a minute, taking it down to the height that allows you to remain relatively stable through your center, melting back down when you are ready. And we'll bring one leg at a time up into shelf. Arms are up. Let your arm bones drop heavy through the shoulders, and we're going to place the palm of one hand on the thigh of that same side. You're going to press with your palm into your thigh, and you're going to press back into your hand with your thigh. So you've got this press and press happening that allows you to feel a connection through your center. And on that other side, we're extending that arm overhead as your leg extends out and up. Now to increase difficulty, you can lower that leg as you extend out, but choose the height and the depth of reach out that allows you to remain stable through your trunk. 30 seconds on this side, and then you'll switch to the other side, noticing what feels different from side to side, and always moving to the extent that you can maintain stability through your center. So notice that we're not arching through the back as we extend our limbs out. That trunk is staying very steady on the mat. Now from here, we're going to bring our arms up and around to hold the back of the head. Elbows are narrow and arm bones are plugged in heavy through the shoulders. Let's lift up into a chest lift. Head is heavy and easy in your hands. Legs come up into shelf with a slight pelvic tilt just to protect your back. And let's just hold here and breathe for a moment before we begin to move. Now once you're ready, we're going to take what's called a single leg stretch. We're going to extend one leg out long, heavy through the hip joint as you draw that leg back in, and we'll continue side to side. And again, meeting each side where it's at. So how far, perhaps even how low, can you extend that leg while maintaining a sense of stability through your trunk? We're breathing as you go. It's so easy to hold your breath when you are moving in this way. So just kind of checking in with how are you breathing? Is your head still resting heavy in your hands? We want that neck to feel as easy as it can while you move. Rocking up to seated. Let's finish with a quick mermaid, just a little lateral flexion. One hand can come to the mat, bringing the other arm up and over, and taking that to the other side. And you're done. Thanks for spending 5 minutes with us here, and we'll see you next time on the Wise Recharge with Us from Home series.